So, this is probably the last time I'm going to stream this game, because I'm just trying to get the secret ending, and I've only got one chapter left to do that secret ending in, so... Generally, I'm going to wait a little bit on this menu just to check a few things, because I've set a few things up. So I'll have to see. I've connected a thing, so basically it tweets when I stream now. I was going to make sure that happens. Or at least I'll check it after. I'll check it after. Why am I doing this now? I'm gonna check my audio. Turn my audio actually down a minute. It's kind of going really bad. Right, do I sound good? Or do I sound at all? I do sound good. I sound. Well, no, I don't sound good probably, but I sound, which is the good thing. Then yes, we'll do this. I think. So yeah, I don't know if I'll actually get the secret ending though, because I think you might have to play the whole game through, and then get each thing as you go along, which I've just been clicking chapter selection, and then playing it like that. But as you can see, at the bottom, I've got everything that you can actually collect in the game. So, I don't know. We'll just start it. We'll go to each place, because I want to do that anyway. Okay. Got everything open, everything ready. Let's go into the Pale City. And begin this journey of massive, well, it's not beginning a journey, we're just finishing our journey actually. But at least we're playing. Now, as I said, I'm always gonna like wear the most recent hat I picked up while going to each place. But yeah, I don't know why the hospital took me so long, to be honest. It's like one of the shorter chapters, if I'm being honest. It's only got 3 big areas. It's got the hand spider area, the mannequin area, and then the doctor area. While the school has like a big long linear thing that takes a while. To be fair, the last stream was longer, but I still also did a different chapter as well. Okay, so down here there's this. Let's try and not die. Let's try and not die. I mean, it's difficult for that to happen, but I'd try and not die next time, I guess. That's much better. Can you actually grab onto it and go down? Thank you. Much better. Do the grabbing back onto the ladder thing. Right. So there'll be one here, but I've already picked them up because I've already played this game. Well, I've already played this chapter and got all the stuff. So yeah, there's one there. But I obviously can't pick it up because I've already picked it up. Okay, let's keep going. The next one isn't for a little bit, so we'll go to that one. It is sad though, it's the last time that I'll be streaming this game, or maybe even playing it, to be fair. There's not really much more to do after you've played it twice, basically. Once to actually play the game, and the second to get all the stuff. I mean, I'll get the achievements and stuff, I guess, off camera. Dropping off the buildings due to the television, the transmission. Don't we go anywhere? In this room, this happens. And he breaks into here. He actually can't get into it without getting caught before he actually smashes his head. But apparently he does do it, so... Good to know they actually animated some things. But yeah, this is the last time I can tell you about what I think the story could be. Now, in this chapter, there's some parts I want to speak about, so I'll say it after, but not right now. There are some things that make less sense. I need a boost. Thank you. Let me through. Thank you. Right, the next one. It's near this. So we have to solve this puzzle first. Oh, don't jump off. Don't do that. We don't want that to happen. My brain is failing each day. Yesterday, you might have saw the video. I said union, the word union, or unions, but I said the word unions. I said it like onion, because it starts with the U, and that's an us sound. And then I've just remembered how stupid the word onion is, but then also how stupid I am. So it's one and the other. No, I actually found this one on stream, I think, if I remember right. You send this time. Jump so high when you jump off that before it stops moving. Right, the next one is through here. Let me through. I already got it because, as I said, I got everything in this chapter. But it would just be where the here is, basically. Also, the fact that the bed actually the mattress, it actually you can see where you stood on it. It gets smaller. The attention to detail once again in this game is unmatched. Well, probably Red Dead, but still unmatched. Let me up, please. Up, not out. Oh, up, should I say. I can't speak. So this is our first big view of the signal tower, and as it starts distorting you. It's a pretty nice set piece in the game. But we're going to skip over it because we're not playing that. Because in here, there is a glitching person that is obviously not being... but I obviously can't pick up because, as I said, once again, I have already I've already been here and done this chapter, but I'm still going to do it on stream because I've done the whole rest of the game. Plus, it doesn't take this long. This chapter's probably the shortest. Besides, well, it's probably the shortest out of the school, the hospital, and this one. So yeah, and them are the three main chapters, to be fair. There's the other two, but they're shorter. One's more of a tutorial, and one's more of an ending. Well, it is obviously more of an ending because it is the ending. Okay, the next hat, which is what is next, a hat. I found on stream. It's the only one I actually found because I'm somehow really bad like that. I don't know how I only found one hat. So many times you could have dropped me before the end of the game, and you did it now. I believe it. Oh, you didn't do it now. I didn't do it at the start of the game when I called you, and you pulled the fence back. Let's do some uncharted movement here, come on. Pull the ladder down. Let me up, thank you very much. Thank you very much. Thank you so much for your service, for letting me up. Right, I think we're close to what I'm gonna like speak about. Oh no, this is the collapsing area. Let's wait for 6, because that's when it actually starts collapsing, when 6 gets there. Maybe 6 brings everything down with possible. By the way, like, when you have the paper hat, how does it not fall off though? Here we are. Oh no, 6 be dead. This can't be good. Let's leave her. No, I'm not gonna help you. Definitely. I can't throw it at you. I can't believe. I have to help you out. Against my will, I help you out. That's all I'm gonna say. That's all I'm gonna say. I'm not actually wanting to do this. I'm gonna leave. Oh no, wait. Open the door! Let me up! Right. Come on. There's so simple things that can be additioned. And here we are. At the corridor. Where I want to speak about. So, of course, good old the fact that you have to go to the TV and go to it and press on the button things to make it work. But second, nothing. That's the only thing. Move the corridor. So what I'm thinking is you get more and more of the TV power as you go here. Like, each time it takes longer, but that's because you're doing it more perfectly, so that at the end you can just bring the corridor towards you. But I don't know. Could be anything. This is a game of stories left unsolved, mysteries left unsolved, and how exactly one gets lots of power is one of the questions. Hello. How do you do, Mr. Thin Man? I'm sure you're fine. I'm sure there's absolutely nothing you have against me. Not at all. Now this is what I'm gonna say. Okay, when we get knocked out of here, he chases us. The Thin Man / Mono. Say Mono wants to save himself. He would know that like he would know basically to not go to the signal tower. Like, that's what he thinks that he should do to stop himself from becoming the Thin Man. So if he knows that, then why, in that pursuit of stopping himself, saving himself, does he not know that I end up hiding under this bed and get me instead? But instead takes 6, who is basically a way to lure me to the signal tower, a place where he doesn't want to be. It's very strange. And off she goes. But here we are anyway. We'll have to move on. Do we actually have to go back in TV? Yeah, this is where you get the first teleport ring, so yeah, it is, isn't it? There we go. Just don't feel well. I'm gonna finish it though today. Before I can't. I have to do it on Monday, which is such an unnecessary day. Me and all my boys hate the day Monday. It's the only day in the week that I want to kill. Yes. You get yourself, well, you can't get yourself stuck, but there is a point coming up where there is a possibility that you get stuck. It's pretty hard to, but it's like you can turn the TV off and then go back through it, and then obviously you can't turn on the TV from before. But they come up with a way to fix it anyway, so you just walk up like some stairs and you'll be able to aim at it. Let me through, please. Can it stop blocking me off? I'm getting blocked off by this every time. There we go. That's a great way to open a door. Like, every time I open my door, I don't have like hinge doors that open. I just slam them onto the ground. Does the job. It's much better for the hinges, yes, because I don't need them. Well, I do. I have them on the floor, and I just slam the door into the floor, and that's how I open my doors. It also makes me think that the entire place is getting invaded every time anyone walks into a room. So maybe it's not that good. But it was a good idea anyway, and no one can disagree. Here we go. Right. Now where do we go? Oh yeah. This is where you can get stuck, so this ladder's here so you can turn that other TV off. You get the remote here obviously. So if you turn it off, then you obviously can't go through. But it'll still work. Proper like sort of bright noises. Here we go. How noises can be bright is left for me to know. Right, the next hat location is, for some reason, what I thought was a police hat, but you find it just in here. It's the only one I actually found, but it's a mailman hat. But through we go, because we need to move the cart thing to let us actually go through. And I'll move it away from that like pillar because it can actually like not move if you go there. So it's ideal that you'd move it a little bit away from the wall. One minute. Okay. Did I just fail that? I have to go all the way back. Amazing. I'm not good at the parkour in this game. I can do everything else. I can do I can do the puzzles. I can do the combat mainly. I just can't do the running and jumpings and the grabbings. Because half the time it doesn't really want to work. But there's one of the times it did, apparently. Right. Through we go. Let's see then. We got you, just let us through, come on. So the next glitching remain is just through here. What you want to do is either let go before, which you can't do actually, so yeah. Just go through and go back out. And then over here, in this room, there'll be a remain just here. And then this is also a homage to the fact that you get these statues of the lady when you in the first game. You have to smash them. the next one is also a hat, actually. I think. Oh yeah, the next one is also a hat. There we go. Is that it? I think that's it, actually. After this, the next hat. Let me just make sure. Yeah, the next one is a hat. And why am I saying also a hat? Oh god. Getting blocked out. And why am I saying also a hat? I'm thinking, because it's clearly not also a hat. I just got a... I went to a place where there wasn't a hat, but there was a remain, so I don't know why I'm saying hats. Though I did get a hat recently, that's what I mean. Luckily it didn't break the TV, or they would start running after me like they do later on in this chapter. Which I don't want to happen, but a chase along these planks and stuff wouldn't be very nice to happen. Especially when they can just like sort of look at you when you die. Let me up, come on. Fall to your death. There we go. Very satisfying. Come on. Come on. I think the court like is glitched or something. It's a bit strange. Oh, there we go, it's fixed. Much better. It's where they're all falling in it. Yep. It's where they'll just stand in a line and drop off. Not me, though. I nearly fell. Let's not have that. Let's not savoury in any way. More signal tower doing its dues, I guess, I would say. Right, before we go through that, because that's what I did the first time I played the game, I went through there, I think, and it went the wrong place. So you push this off instead. If you can actually go to it. There we go. Right, and through we go. Come on. So we'll get chased by the get chased towards the TV. Off we go. With no major injuries to me. Does it have to play music? I don't like that. Down we go. With the force of 1,000 trash. Because that's all it is. Trash. There we go. So that's where we gotta go. But that's not where we're getting to here, so... Let's try and get on the right place. So we turn this on. We're not going through it. Stop trying to go through it. Right. There we go. And we're through. And everything was fine in the world. For 2 minutes. Until the final chapter. But that's not now, so let's keep going. Good. Let us through. Let us get to the place we need to be. Which is the next room past here where we may want to go and fall off. And go past these people watching the TV that you can't turn off. But it's fine anyway because I want to speak like this for the rest of the stream, but I won't. The next hat is over there, but I've already got it, so I'll just tell you where it is. Basically, get this. Just hit into the... You don't need to hit it into there actually, but you can. Obviously pulling is easier than pushing in this game. Next, you want to just jump up. And then the hat will be literally here. On this paper or something, I can't remember. Just around here. Basically. Now let's actually solve this puzzle that we need to solve. So down here. And then push it, because it's much better to do it in that way. Like so. And jump here. And jump here. And there's no water in here, but it is getting quite damp from the previous water that was there. I'm assuming it's only became electrified sort of water recently, due to that. Come on, pull it. Right, that'll do, I think. I mean, the last time I did this, I had to do it 4 times. So, hopefully not. Or hopefully so, I mean. Why am I saying hopefully not? What helped me when I fall, and it was because I said hopefully not. Why am I'm actually walking on the skirting board? I don't want to type in my own chat, thank you. Right. There we go. And the electricity is back on, meaning we can die. Yay. Yeah, there we go. Perfect. That's where we go. Now we found everything in this chapter. Yeah. So we can end it, like, we can end the chapter and then do the next, do the ending now. Because we've gone to where everything is. And there is a while left in the chapter, so that's the thing what I'm gonna do. I'm gonna play the ending, and hopefully it does the secret ending, because I've already got everything. If not, then you would have got the secret ending for playing the full game through and doing it like that. But, yeah. let's start the secret. Let's start the last chapter then, and hopefully we get it. Because I'm not sure how it registers. Is it like throughout the last time that you played the game, did you get it all, or is it just the fact that you have it all already? But considering that when you click new game, it won't let you pick the hats up again, I'm assuming this is the only way to do it. So we're gonna do it like this. See how fast we can do the ending in. We're at 31 minutes. So let's see, from 31 minutes to the end of the game, how long will it take? Because mainly the boss battle that's going to be difficult. You're pushing me. I know that you're going to be there, but you're pushing me, so I don't know. Apparently you can fall off this. I did not know that you could fall off it. I thought you were locked to an axis like they've started doing in this game to make it simpler, but apparently so. Through we go anyway. The fact that adding into sort of synths to this music is really nice. So yeah, currently I've been in here for 2 minutes, and I'm nearly already at 6. So I think I'm doing well. The fact that it makes so normal noises, but in such a warped place, is a bit strange. But I'll let it slip. It took them less time to make this game, because they made the first one since like 2013. So that's what, 4 years, and then this one was finished in 2020. So yeah, it took them 3 years for this one basically. Then again, they have all of the like name and stuff, anything. So I guess it would make more sense. Plus, who's to say they started making the second one instantly? Because they announced it in 2019, 2 years after the first one came out. Well, is that to say that they actually started making it as soon as the first one came out? Or they spent some time thinking? Because like the original game was going to be called Hunger and have like a lot of differences to it than what it ended up being. So obviously they was trying to like develop the game then. Not in like actually making the game, but like developing what it could be. Well, this is just, oh, we know it's going to be Little Nightmares 2. This is the sequel to our first game, so I guess it would make sense. Running and jumping, I don't think it actually makes you any faster. It's just one of those things that makes you feel faster, so you do it. I like how she knocks everything over but the big table in the middle that someone might be underneath, you know. It makes a lot of sense. So, oh, one thing left, the table? Oh, don't care, let's go. I still don't get how 6 fits through these doors. Must be a weird like contortion thing with the fact that she's some monster now. Oh god. Oh. I went like a tiny bit too like before than I needed to. There we go. Wake up. Is that the meme? Wake up. Are you okay? So, you're finally awake. I'm sure it goes through instantly this time. Now they call that the last hat before I got here in that room with the trolley. They call it the newsy cap, like the one with where they give news. But if you don't call it a flat cap, then you're wrong. So yeah, and I can't wear hats by the way, so I was gonna put it on, but basically it's a flat cap. Forgot to mention that for anyone who actually wants to know what it is. Let's just keep going. Do the final bit, I think. No, it's not the final bit, is it? I think it is actually. Yeah, it is. The hardest part. There we go. I just really hope I get this secret ending for anything. So please say I do. I've actually never seen a music box that looks like that. Because in the first game, when I played that, I was wondering what it was. But now I know it's a music box. For some reason that didn't click, that it was a music box. Like, it's winding and there's music box noises playing. So what could it be? I don't know. A cylinder. A metal cylinder. That's about all it is. And all it can be. This 6 is not the same. And you'll see why in a minute. You might have already played this game, or watched me play through it, and I've already told you what's about to happen. But it will, and there's no way to change it. Just run. That's all one has to do. Wait here a bit. Only that long. This is it. The second time I finish this game. The second time I'm let down. And the first time I understand what's going on. You could have saved me, but you let me fall. in the midst of the signal tower's depths, the flesh walls nearby. It's time for Mono to face his fate. Worse than death. For the second time, and for any more time that it happens. Every time someone plays this game, it's just another time in a loop. Another time that an original Mono becomes a Thin Man to fight the next Mono and lose. That's all this is. A loop. But if so, does that not mean that the events of the first game also always happen? Because it's a prequel. So if 6 goes into the Maw, then doesn't that mean she always does? Because there's always a 6 here that plans to go into the Maw after the betrayal. Mono's days are numbered. But 6 acts like she has no numbered days. She doesn't even escape them all. So where does the third game happen? What happens there? If there will be one, which there won't, probably most likely. The beginning of the descent? Well, it's more of an ascent because he's going up, but still, it's a descent. Sort of. How I got the drip is what I want to know. How I got the hat. And how I came from like a very well, what's the word? Like a well-rounded person to a very thin, tall person is very strange. I don't think people who after like 50 get taller. You know what I mean? They usually get shorter. It will always be that Mono becomes a Thin Man to fight himself. I will never change because it's a loop. There will never be a change in a loop. Say you set an action to always happen. It will never stop happening unless you specifically stop it from happening. But then, there is never a point in the action to cause another action later on that can be stopped to end the loop. If Mono stops being the Thin Man, Mono never fought the Thin Man and never needed to be stopped. So he has to. He has to fight the Thin Man. Because he has to be betrayed. Because if he didn't fight the Thin Man, he wouldn't have been betrayed. He wouldn't have been grabbed there. And nothing of this would have happened. It's a mistake, basically. Now, the moment of truth. Come on. Hand me that extra scene. Yes. I just played a 4-hour game again for a... Actually, I played it in only 2 hours. It's pretty decent, you know. 2 hours for this game. I did skip the ends of most chapters, but there were pretty long parts that had no reason to exist. Because there's nothing there. But 6 comes through the TV after she betrays Mono. There's still a bad version of herself. And the Maw gets advertised on the left. Where do you next go when you're hungry? You eat a Snickers, but other than that, what do you do? You go to the Maw. We might kill a gnome tonight. Can I skip the credits? Because I've already played the credits in my main like thing. Alright, I can't skip the credits, but you've already seen all these names who've made this amazing game. So I'll probably end the stream before the actual credits end. But that's been the end. That's the last time I'm streaming in a few days now. See you on Monday. Then I'll be off from Wednesday to next Wednesday after that. Monday, that is. So like, you got no stream tomorrow or Saturday or Sunday. I'll be back Monday and Tuesday. I'll be off Wednesday until the next Wednesday after that, and then we'll go from there. But that's been the last time that I'm ever going to stream this game and this series of games probably, and this type of game, and this longer game. I'm probably going to do longer games from now. But we'll mix some stuff in. There's nothing just like this. There's Inside, of course. There's Limbo, of course, but they're very different still. Whilst by being similar, they're different. And I already know how Inside goes, so I'll have to play Limbo, which is pretty old, and I don't know how dated it feels nowadays. But we'll try it if we can, if I want to. But that's been it. That's been my series. My series is, I guess, on the Little Nightmares series. I hope you've enjoyed them. I really hope you've enjoyed watching me play these games. If you actually did. And here's to whatever I play next. Yeah. Was there anything else to say? I've been seeing some growth recently on my channels, so I'm going to thank everyone for that. And, I don't know, let's mispronounce a word so it can be a clip. I know that unions can't be said nowadays, so onion. There we go. But that has been Little Nightmares 2 and Little Nightmares 2 Hat Hunt. Wait, we could actually do the first game's collectibles. I don't think I want to, but I'll do it off camera. But that has been Little Nightmares 2. Finally, I'm going to actually say goodbye now. Thanks for watching. I've been Zwaxev, and I'll see ya on Monday. Goodbye.